It is day 37 of our hike down to Land's End, and it's 8:30 and we've walked a quarter of a mile. So I had a lovely lay-in again to 8 AM. We're in a nice little quiet wood, so we can have a lay-in, there's nobody about, which is awesome. It's really nice being up in the mountains, but you don't get any birds, and it's really nice being around all these trees. You get all the bird calls in the morning, which is really nice. So there's just a couple of villages to go through today, no towns, and it's going to be very easy walking through past farms and farmers' fields, a little bit of a canal, and yeah, so there's not going to be too much elevation today. I just found this really nice brown feather on the floor. I think it might be from a bird of prey. It looks a bit on the small side, maybe for a pheasant, but yeah, I'm not sure. But it'd be cool if it's from a bird of prey. I think I'm addicted to milk chocolate peanuts. They're such a good hiking food. Got the chocolate, the sugar, and the nuts and the protein.
He's really addicted.
I just have like 3 or 4 bags of these in my bag when I get to a car. So there's 1 o'clock and we've only made it 7 miles, and we're in a little village of Loffasdale now. But yeah, we've been talking to lots of different hikers on the Pennine Way, lots of interesting people. So yeah, it's held us up by a fair little bit, but yeah, it's really nice to talk to them. And we just found a little honesty box, and I've got some fruit cake for £1. So yeah, that's cheap as well. Some of these honesty boxes are really expensive, but £1 is a fair price for a nice chunk of fruit cake. That was a very nice fruit cake. It's been on and off showers all day today, and just been putting my waterproof jacket on and my waterproof bag cover on and off all day. I don't know whether to keep it on or off. But one of those hikers we met, his name was Bob, and he was 80, and he was part of mountain rescue for about 20 or 30 years, he said, and he made the wind shelter on top of Helvellyn, which is a mountain in the Lake District. I think it's the 3rd highest mountain in the UK, or in the Lake District, can't remember. But yeah, Helvellyn is one of my favourite mountains in the Lake District, and to meet the person who built the wind shelter on top of that, or part of the team that built that, was quite cool actually. So next time I'm up Helvellyn in the Lake District, I'll look at that and sit on that wind shelter and go, I met the guy who built that, his name was Bob. Good afternoon, cows. Can I come through, please? Okay, I can go around you. So big. Jesus. I'm so wary of cows. They're just such big animals. So big. So it's 4 PM and we're on 11.5 miles walked, and we've been going through quite a few villages today, but now we're up on the moors, and it's just this all like heather and scrub. It is 20 to 8 and we're on 17.5 miles walked today. We're in Wadsworth Moor at the moment, which I just read on the board. This view here behind me is was the inspiration for Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, which I didn't know, but you learn something new every day. One thing I really like about wild camping is you end up in these beautiful places in the evening and there's nobody here, and we're up the top of Wadsworth Moor at the moment, and it's just for miles and miles it's just nothing other than grass and a bit of heather, and there's just nobody up here other than me and Di, and in the distance I can see some wind turbines and that's it. But yeah, it's quite beautiful being in places like this in the evening, and you can only really do that if you're wild camping. So it's 8:20 and we made it 18.8 miles, and I think we found somewhere to camp. Di's just back there huddled against the wall cooking some spaghetti, and got a couple of solar panels out, just getting a little bit of the last sun, getting a bit of charge on the GPS watch. And I think we found somewhere just off the Pennine Way. It's a little bit slopey on the bit that I am, but if you sort of walk this way it goes a little less slopey, and I think there's a spot to put the tent that's not too on the slope, but we're right next to this really big reservoir, and there's no houses or anything nearby, so it should be okay to camp here. But it's a beautiful evening. Yeah, it's a pretty good day hiking, just lots of fields, lots of sheep, and then we went up over some moors over the Brontes, and yeah, pretty solid day overall, apart from my little toe. Apart from my toes a little bit sore, but I'm sure it'll be okay in the morning. Just strap it up and keep hiking. But yeah, it's beautiful here at the moment. Perfect, that's what you need after a long day's hiking. Big bowl of pasta. So it's putting the tent up, and the main pole is just completely snapped. But I do have one of these, so I'm going to try and fix it with that. So I've bodged it up with this little tube, bit of tape, so I'll try and put the tent up again, and yeah, hopefully it holds. So panic over, little brace here, little repair tube is holding, and the tent is up. So yeah, that was a bit worrying when a tent pole snaps, but all I'm worried about now is I don't have another repair tube, so if it snaps in another place we're completely screwed. So, but at the moment it is fixed and up, so at least we'll be able to get some sleep in the tent tonight. But yeah, those little repair tubes are awesome. If you're hiking, definitely have at least one with you. Yeah, it really gets you out of a situation. It's time to get in the tent, get some sleep, and thank God it's repaired at the moment.